smoking has been a problem in the country for some time now. As reported by the union, 17.3 million adults use tobacco in the Philippines, with men having a higher rate of smoking than that of women. With that being the case, it is no surprise that 55% of the youth and 40% of adults are exposed to secondhand smoke in their homes. The high number of users also translates to a relatively high number of deaths. Around 110,000 Filipinos are said to die from tobacco-related diseases each year. 21.8% of male deaths and 9.7% of female deaths are caused by tobacco smoke, while 23% of male deaths and 12% of female deaths are caused by tobacco. Seeing that smoking causes drastic effects to our communities, it is imperative that we examine and identify the components of cigarette smoke to possibly devise protocols that can lessen exposure to such toxic compounds. Hence, the group is tasked to replicate the experimental processes that can identify the chemical components of cigarette smoke using an improvised machine design. The prototype of the aforementioned machine design shall be used to dissolve cigarette smoke in water.
So in making the model, we're gonna need a ballpen case, a drill, a glue gun and a glue stick, and an empty plastic bottle. And for the demonstration part, we're gonna need tissue or cotton, and an imaginary cigarette, and of course water. So to start making the model, first we're gonna need to drill a hole to the cap of our plastic bottle that will fit the cigarette. Now we can insert our cigarette. Once we insert our cigarette, we can now put the tissue or cotton underneath it, which will serve as the filter. After that, we will also drill a hole to the bottom part of our plastic bottle. Now we will insert our ballpen case to this hole and secure it with our glue gun. Now we will let this dry. So this is what the model is supposed to look like after. Now for the demonstration part, first we need to secure that ballpen cap is tightly closed and that there will be no leakage if we put water. Now, we're gonna need to fill up this bottle with water up to until full and close it and light the cigarette. So as the cigarette is burning out, we will open this and to let the water out so that the smoke of the cigarette will accumulate inside the bottle. Once the cigarette is fully burnt out and the water is also gone, we can now open this and check the tissue or the cotton underneath the cup for the substances that were filtered. The tissue or the cotton should look something like this. And that is our idea on how to filter a cigarette with the use of water.
The chemical analysis that can be done to identify the main components in the smoke of a cigarette is done using an improvised smoking machine. In this experiment, a smoking machine is used to extract smoke into water, therefore capturing the components of smoke found in cigarettes, using a smoke component procedure. The machine acts as a smoke filtration system. According to Tabakforschung International, smoking machines are mechanical instruments that help for the controlled smoking of cigarettes, allowing for the measurement of nicotine and condensate yields. The mechanism consists of 3 basic elements. First, the cigarette holder. Second, the smoke-generating device. And third, the smoke trap. Moreover, the extraction of smoke into water or water filtration can be effective in removing components from the cigarette smoke.
The U.S. Food and Drug Administration reported that there are more than 7,000 chemicals in cigarette smoke. Hence, more than 70 of those chemicals are carcinogens. The smoke from a burning cigarette includes nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, acetaldehyde, methane, hydrogen cyanide, nitric acid, acetone, acrolein, ammonia, methanol, hydrogen sulfide, hydrocarbons, gas-phase nitrosamines, and carbonyl compounds. Constituents in the particulate phase include carboxylic acids, phenols, water, humectants, nicotine, terpenoids, paraffin waxes, tobacco-specific nitrosamines, polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, catechol,s and other substances that may be exposed and released to the atmosphere and can contaminate the environment through smoke.
Smoking can cause various diseases and damage several body organs. Such disorders include cancer, heart and lung disease, stroke, diabetes, and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, which encompasses emphysema and chronic bronchitis. Additionally, it increases the prospect of tuberculosis, specific eye disorders, and immune system issues such as rheumatoid arthritis. With this, smoking is hereby considered one of the leading causes of death in the world. It is essential to note that when you light a cigarette, your life burns with it. To quote Lonnie Anderson, "You're always better off if you quit smoking. It's never too late."